You sit there with the best intentions. Your alarm goes off, and you swear today will be different. 2 hours later, the list is untouched, and the guilt feels heavy. If that cycle sounds like your life, you are not lazy. You are not broken. You just never learned the real psychology underneath self-motivation and self-discipline. Most people think the fix is more willpower. Force yourself harder. Hustle through the resistance. It never works for long. And the reason is simple. Your brain is not wired for modern goals the way you think. Stay with me, because the one shift that makes discipline feel almost automatic is coming. But first, you need to see why the usual advice keeps failing you. The first truth hits hard. Your brain still runs on ancient survival code. It wants quick rewards and low effort. That is why motivation fades fast. You feel excited on day 1. By day 3, the dopamine dries up and your mind picks the easiest path. Scrolling, avoiding, delaying. It is not a character flaw. It is biology protecting your energy. But knowing this changes how you treat yourself. The shame loses its power. You stop calling yourself weak. You start seeing the pattern clearly. And once you see it, you can work with it instead of against it. The second truth cuts even deeper. Self-motivation is not about feelings. It is about identity. Who you believe you are decides what you actually do. If your quiet story is "I'm the kind of person who always starts but never finishes," your brain will protect that story every single time. It will find reasons to quit. It will hand you distractions. It will make quitting feel like relief. But flip the identity and everything changes. You do not wait to feel disciplined. You act like the person who shows up, one small choice at a time. Each time you follow through, the new story gets stronger. The old one fades. Discipline stops feeling like punishment. It starts feeling like proof of who you really are. You have probably felt glimpses of this already. That moment when you kept a small promise to yourself and something inside clicked. That is the psychology working in your favor. The third truth explains why force always backfires. Your mind craves autonomy. When you feel controlled, even by your own harsh rules, motivation collapses. That inner voice saying you must do this or you are a failure triggers rebellion. Not because you are defiant, because your brain is wired to protect freedom. So the fix is not stricter rules. It is choice inside the goal. Instead of "I have to run 5 miles, try what kind of movement would feel good right now. You keep the direction. You drop the pressure. Ownership returns. Discipline becomes a decision you make for yourself, not against yourself. The fourth truth is where most people quit too early. Your brain needs proof it can succeed. That is competence. Big, vague goals give zero proof. So motivation dies. Break the goal into tiny, repeatable actions. Something so small your brain cannot argue with it. Do it daily. Watch the wins stack. Each win releases a little dopamine. Each win tells your nervous system, "I can trust myself here." Self-efficacy grows, and self-discipline stops being a daily battle. It becomes the natural next step. Midway reminders: subscribe to Brain Catalyst for psychology that helps you decode people. The fifth truth ties it all together. Self-motivation and discipline are not separate skills. They are the same thing seen from different angles. Motivation pulls you forward when the goal matches who you are becoming. Discipline keeps you steady when feelings fade. The secret is alignment. When your daily choices line up with your deeper values, the internal fight quiets. You no longer need constant pep talks. You just move. This is why some people seem to have endless drive while others burn out. It is not talent. It is alignment. So here is the powerful shift. You do not need to become a different person to finally have discipline. You need to stop treating yourself like someone who needs fixing. Self-discipline is not about forcing a reluctant version of you. It is about trusting the version of you that already knows what matters. Every single time you choose the hard thing over the easy thing, you are not punishing yourself. You are keeping a promise to your future self. That promise builds something stronger than motivation ever could. It builds quiet self-trust, and quiet self-trust is the real game changer. From this point on, the game changes. You stop chasing fleeting motivation. You start protecting the identity you are choosing. You stop fighting yourself. You start leading yourself. The resistance does not vanish, but now you understand it, and understanding turns it into information instead of defeat. The next time you feel that familiar pull to quit, pause. Ask yourself one question. Which version of me am I proving right today? Answer honestly, then choose. That single question has more power than any productivity hack you will ever hear. Because the psychology of self-motivation and self-discipline was never about becoming superhuman. It was always about finally understanding yourself enough to stop getting in your own way.